So I just got my new solar fountain installed. This one was like, I think $35. It was a different model where the solar panel is a little bit stronger and it sits outside of it. It's not built into the fountain. It comes with a little tiny like waterproof cap for the connectors, but I didn't trust that, so I cut up an old garden hose that was full of holes, and I threaded the cord through it, which was a pain, and I ended up having to cut about 2 feet off. But it actually ended up being exactly the length that I needed it to, because it now feeds from the pool up to the cinder block right there. And if I still had the hose on it, the hose was not flexible enough to get up in the cinder block the way I wanted to situate it. So cutting the last 2 feet off actually worked out perfectly. I'm going to fill that up with rock. Eventually, I'd like to have that in a planter, because I do plan on having a Japanese maple and a pink magnolia bonsai added to this garden. So I think one of those pots would probably be a good spot for the solar fountain. Um, But yeah, that was a 1-2 hour project. Just getting it set up the way I wanted. And taking my time with it. Let me get a closer look here. Let's get a closer look here. Just a small solar panel. I like the stake, the style of stake it came with, because you can stake it into the ground, or you can use these little holes to nail it to something. I really was debating on whether or not I should nail it up on the fence, but the cord wasn't quite long enough. So I just got the cord shoved in here. Pipe, the garden hose ends here. I've got it shoved up under here for stability, and the garden hose just wouldn't have worked in this particular setup. I don't know if I'm going to keep the cylinder block or I'm going to switch out to the planter or what have you, but for right now, this works. I'm probably going to bury this piece of hose. Got a nice strong current, which I like. It's sitting kind of towards one way, so there's like a calm section and a heavy rapids sort of section, which works for me. Microclimates are important. My little plastic turtle is a great little life raft for pollinators. I actually found one of my caterpillars very smartly using the fin of the turtle to stay afloat when he fell in, and I was able to save him when I found him. I put in a bunch of sticks all around as a barrier to help keep the dill from flopping in and the caterpillars from falling in. I still have to come out here and save them every morning. So that's 100% my bet on the design. And I will take that into consideration in the future and make it a little bit better for them. And because in the future, I will take that more into consideration because I really didn't think that through about what would happen if the caterpillars found the dill before it could support itself. And we had probably about 5 casualties just to that. So, hi, kitty cat. That's one of our new little strays. A little bee on my neighbor's. I think that's sedum. I'm pretty sure it's a native. A little bit of milkweed vine going on. The coleus seeds just went crazy. You can't tell what was seed and what was a mature plant anymore. The birds of paradise that were volunteers are just as big as the ones I planted in my jungle garden. AJ, you leave those bees alone. The variety we got is great. I love the little purple flowers that some of them have. I think in particular, though, my favorite is like this black velvety one. It's got a green flower and this deep purple, almost black leaf with the green underside and the green border. I really, really like that one, but it's hard for me to pick any one particular favorite. They're all so beautiful. There is no sign of the clematis coming back yet. Hold on. But I do want to show, if I can get the camera. The top parts are brittle and breaking, but when I pull on it, it doesn't want to come up. So I think parts of it are rooting. It may come up next year, it may not. Thankfully, I have quite a few people who grow clematis, and I can get some more if I need to. This speckled one I think is really cool. I didn't know they came in speckles. Meow. Meow. This one right here has yellow and purple speckles. Doesn't have as many speckles, but that also could be like a light issue, because this is a shade garden. Meow. So I got a little platform set up so I can put some water-loving plants in here. Little rock spot. And the turtle are for pollinators and things that need something to float on. I just hope that the caterpillars don't try to crawl on the hose. That's the big thing. Even after having to change out the solar fountain for a one that was what, $15 more expensive, making this a $80 garden instead of a $65 garden, I don't think that's bad at all. I got the cinder block for free. The hose was free. And since it's grown so full, I want to show you that my intentions are to transplant some of these things and extend the bed out all the way out to here.